Resilience, tenacity, being able to stick with what you've created, even when it's, you're going on this emotional roller coaster. Resilience and the knowing that you have inside that this is going to work and sticking with that. So I won't use the term pitfall, I'll use the opposite. Having those key words and utilizing them and knowing that I got to stick with this, even when there are naysayers or people around you don't understand. Those are the guys, those are the women, those are the individuals that hit the global, and I won't say stage, but if they have a global, some of them don't know this. Like this conversation or the Barack Obamas or all those levels that I went, those weren't in my, I never thought that when I started a book publishing company. I just knew they said no and I say yes. You say no, I'm not going to publish this book because this or that, or I'm not going to write this editorial. I'm not going to publish this in media. I don't want to speak to you. And I said no. They have something to say. I have something to say. And I say yes. And I'm going to figure out how to do it. Period. I never imagined that it would grow to these levels. So these people that I'm speaking of that have hit these global markets, I'm pretty sure they didn't think that either. But the key thing is even when they were exhausted, flat on their face, somehow they were able to pick themselves up, go back to the drawing board, figure it out. Resilience allows you to do that. You see? And a strong knowing that this will work. I have to figure out the kinks, figure it out. Look at Jensen Huang, $3 trillion man, his company, NVIDIA, 30 years, 30 years working on the chip that powers AI and chat GPT. I met him. I never would think that my company and my work would take me to the place of meeting Jensen Huang, he was born in Taiwan. He's in, I think, on the West Coast, but he's the founder, one of the founders of NVIDIA that's around the world. Now, all the majors have to come to his company to get the chip that power the cars, that powers this, that powers that. But the way that leaders like himself and business leaders were able to get to this place is resilience. They stuck with it, and the people around them, some of the people around them believed that what he or she is talking about makes sense, and it does. And even when people do not have those around you, because everybody is human, everyone is human. So there are people that will be there that will only go to a certain level because their belief may fall off a little bit. But that leader, that founder, that creator, that one who knows what's in them, resilience is the word that will take them to where they need to be. And that piece is not necessarily a pitfall, is overcoming and how to get past, even when you have to get back up off your face, and you want to give up. You want to give up, but you don't give up. Something is not letting you give up. You can't give up. I wanted to give up on VMH magazine 9 years ago. 9 years ago. But I flew to New York and I put myself in the room where the women and the people, they were making, $250 million, and I'm listening to them. And before I left, I said, no, I cannot give up on this magazine. I cannot give up on what I started. So many things were coming against me. No, I'm not going to do it. Resilience from that point, even going on that trip, is what caused me to be right here today, 10 years later, 50th edition, and celebrating this magazine. And this is the sports edition. I'll share this is the sports edition of this magazine. You scan the QR code. There it is there. And the digital comes up. In here is still quality, contracts, sports, global sports just came. We went to the Olympics. My sports, this is another branch. So if you're going to use the term pitfall, and I won't use the term pitfall still, ensure that you shun people that place doubt. Move yourself in an environment of people who are beyond where you are, or who applaud or give you or add to your resilience or your tenacity or you keep going.